Hello everybody, this is Mike June II. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4 Sarcastic Jerk Edition. In the last session, I just have to apologize for the last two, I'm pretty sure it'll probably be the last two episodes. The whole thing with the radio causing me to either have to turn the volume down all the way or mostly for the actual game stuff. So yeah, I have actually installed a mod that will automatically turn off all of radios now. I should have done this in the beginning, but for some reason I didn't do it. I just figured that turning off the radio would be personally fine, that the game would decide to not play any radio music whatsoever. I'm pretty sure the... Oh, no, I don't think it did work like that in the 2 in New Vegas too. Either way, it was absolutely dumb. And it might not. This mod might not even fixed it too, because it seems like when I went back into that area to go get some extra stuff and some other things as well, the music was gone. I even tried like using a toggled collision control to see where the fuck the radios were at, because I was just kind of curious where they were at, you know. But you know, it's a possibility that Bethesda turned them on because they wanted them to be as like a way to kind of go, oh hey, guess what? I want to. I don't know the best way to put it. Bethesda might have done it so that we could be like, okay, I need to go this way. I need to go this way. I need to go this way. And then automatically turned them off as you found your way to them. So if they got automatically turned on, this mod doesn't like keep them off. It just it sets all the default ones to off. So yeah. But hopefully that doesn't happen again, but still, I wanted to apologize because honestly, that was a really fun session. There was a lot of crazy shit that happened, and overall, I think that was one of my definitely my favorite session of this game so far. Maybe one of my favorites out of just, you know, most of my Let's Plays. But anyway, today we're actually continuing story type stuff, and we are going to be going to Good Neighbor, and we're going to talk to Dr. Amada? Don't remember the name exactly, but basically, yeah, we need to figure out how the fuck we're going to get our son, and we have Kellogg's brain to try to figure it out. Also, I figured we would go classic vault outfit today. Actually, I'll take the hat off. However, I was looking at some stuff, and in the armory, just because I haven't really had the level 1 armor nut whatever perk to really care about this, turns out that you can actually put certain things to make your armor lighter, and there's also stuff that you can do to make it have pocketed. So I actually added this to my collection. I didn't realize I had another special effect piece that I could use, but I have this one for the arm guard. So I'm actually using this one right now. It makes it harder for the enemies to detect you while you're sneaking and not moving. So I figured that wasn't a half bad thing to have. But I also made it a pocketed attachment, which you do not need to. You don't need the armor nut perk for the first one for. So that gave me some extra carrying capacity. So yeah, it looks like it was 5. I'm pretty sure I was like 295 before, so that gave me 5. So considering this thing is 4.8 in weight, that saves me 0.2. Alright, that's kind of worthless, but there are extra levels of it, so it kind of makes sense to have it depending on what's going on and stuff, but yep. So anyway, I didn't want to talk about that, and also, if I remember correctly, the shotgun that I chose for the... Yeah, I decided to go for the final shot, and the magazine deals twice the damage. This is what I went for my... Oh no, I took it off. That's what I did. That's stupid. Didn't mean to do that.
I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
Here we go. Yep. So I decided to do with it. I chose the smaller magazine because obviously I want to actually reload more often. Once I get higher levels of the gun nut, I should be able to have, I think some of them have quicker eject for the magazines and stuff. Did you really carry that tire with you, Hancock? What the fuck? So anyway, yeah, I decided to go for this one just because staggering is good, but I don't know if it'd be as good, and there's really no reason to have the, what was the other one? I totally forgot what the third one was. That I know the missile launcher had the day-night thing, so yeah. Oh, nope, did not mean to do console commands. Oh yeah, I didn't even, maybe I should remember to do that. I even tried using console commands to see if I could access Bobby's computer. Nope, didn't work, even despite the fact that the collision, I should have had no collision, it wouldn't let me do it. And then also, today I am using my official program. I haven't really finished it yet, but I am using my program that allows me to do notes. So it should make editing easier now. I don't have it on a separate computer. I have a hotkey for it. Sadly, I haven't got it set up so that I can do like a... I haven't figured out how to do a global hotkey that the user can set, so I just have it set to the question mark key. So yeah, but anytime I press the button, that will hopefully make it easier to edit. By the way, I saw this body last time. I was kind of curious.
You look just like Sammy, too.
Oh.
Sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hi. Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
Maniacs wielding guns. I feel safer already.
We got a comedian here?
Yes.
Around, jackass. Good neighbor takes care of itself. That's how it works. And the Institute better learn that no synth double is gonna go unnoticed in this town.
How did you know?
Maybe you get out of my face, huh?
Surprised Hancock didn't
No
have any
reason
stuff
to
for
be
that.
bothering me. I just had to shoot up a synth body snatcher over here.
I gotta say, I do like his ghoul design.
You wasted good bullets.
Oh yeah? Could have done better yourself, huh? Well, I'm sorry you haven't had the lovely experience of killing a man who's wearing a friend's face. Now get lost.
To be fair, I've killed plenty of people. Maybe not my friends.
Not so scary.
So let's
now,
see.
huh?
Oh, look at this. Sammy actually has a synth component. And I'll take this. Thank you. I got approval from the mayor himself. But no, because of that synth component, remember, that's a sign that they are actually synths. So if you kill somebody and then do it, usually you can only tell by killing people. And there are other people in the game that are synths. So yep. I brought Hancock with me just for the special commentary. I was curious if he had, just because since this is in his town. Technically, canonically, I say canonically, but you should probably bring Piper with you. Nick said he was already going to be here, so I figured bringing Nick was redundant? Yeah, redundant, since he was already going to be here, so I will already get his companion dialogue. But yeah, the memory den. Oh yeah, I forgot I was going to take off the stupid helmet. I like the helmet. It just... I wish I can make this invisible too. I don't know. Alright. I don't even think I've seen my character in the vault suit.
Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Alright. You better give me some unique dialogue. This is your fucking town, dude.
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Kind of curious about you, though.
Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, alright?
Interesting, huh? Alright. Is this the dude they were talking about in the one... I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, I'd like to hear. Because remember, in the one place with the memory den they were talking about in the last session, one of the guys was like, just don't be like so-and-so, you know? Just constantly living in the past. Like, man, that's crazy. Oh, are you waiting for me, Nick? Thanks. I appreciate that. So, yep. Obviously don't steal from here. Come on, Nick, hurry up. Hurry up. What if we're doing a speed run, Nick? You gotta hurry the fuck up. If I'm doing a speed run, I could have beaten this game. Bethesda games are so fucking broken. I think this game's like 40 minutes,
Yes.
not even.
I take it this isn't a social call.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
Oh my god, the face.
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Can I drop it off? Because that'd be really funny.
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Ego, fetch me the brain. No?
No.
No.
Now, do you have it?
Oh my god, that was great. Can I say it again?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Ego, fetch me the brain. No?
No. I will not.
I like
No. Do you have it?
I like how the voice behind it had an extra no that wasn't in the thing. That really made it. Anyway,
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Gotta love Nick.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Mmm, fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Hey.
You're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
So yep, they locked him out.
More problems. Seriously?
It's not like anyone has ever done this before. You try making a secret technology work across hardware generations out of spare parts. Just let me think. The encryption is probably meant to keep a single mind from accessing the data. So what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
God, there's so much sarcastic here. I love it.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
Wow, rude.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
God, what was that, like 5 fucking
Other
sarcastics?
side.
Oh yeah. I like how Nick gets upset and then he then makes a sarcastic fucking, oh dude, fuck, I'm sorry. Damn. Damn. That was rude as fuck. I'm taking more of this stuff, by the way. Ooh, what's this? Roboco fun. Include, let's see, you've clicked an issue. Includes the Grognok, the Barbarian Hollow. Oh, okay, okay.
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
Sorry, I just want to take some shit in here while I'm at it. But no, yep, that's another game we can play. I honestly don't play those. I'm not into playing mini games when it comes to this series. I'm sure if I was, like, when as old as I was when I was playing Fallout 3, I'd probably, like, mess around with it a little bit. I'm upset, though. Fucking, I was about to call him McCready. Fucking Hancock's got no goddamn dialogue for this.
Migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Anytime I say please, I see please stand by, I always think of the voice from Star Fox. Or not Star Fox, Spy Fox. The little, the same company that made the Putt-Putt games. Please stand by.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Now, I want it to be known that I cannot go in third person, so
This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
we got some searching to do. Let's get it going. I do kind of like the effects here. It looks really nice and interesting.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic.
There we go. So yep, it actually wants us to interact with stuff.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What is this, Naruto? Everyone's fucking dad is a terrible person?
Joke.
Ooh.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough.
Holy shit.
You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
I don't know.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Interesting, okay. Maybe the dad activated. I wanted to see what Kellogg had to say about his mom and him. So, I mean, if I miss a few, it's not that big of a deal. Is that the radio coming up here, maybe? Let's see. Me.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter?
Okay, so the game wants us to intervene.
I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Well, that's dumb.
I know. But that's where I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met
Isn't that how all guys think?
she'd have stayed in the hub. Maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
The hub is from Fallout 1, by the way.
Come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit. The gunslinger from the hub. Rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. You're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
I'm getting Fallout 3 flashbacks.
I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Alright. I do find it dumb that I have to intervene the stuff. Oh, wait. What? It plays it over again?
It's
Okay.
gonna be fine.
Okay, that's it. Okay, well that would have been much better to know down there so I could read the other two things, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. You can watch somebody else who's more cinematic about Fallout 4. There's a million videos on YouTube.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
So I guess he let his own family down as well. Oh, is that over here? Sorry. I figured it'd be through the door. So yep, looks like Kellogg is like us all along. Oh boy, but I'm not like that son of a bitch, right? Right?
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Oh, come on. I want to see him flip his shit because they fucking want him to kill a fucking kid or some shit. That should be what breaks him. But it ain't Kellogg's story, so obviously it's got to end up bad for him. You know, because I killed him. Jerk.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything.
You know, that makes sense.
They had the resources I needed. And I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Which suited me just fine. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
As you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
I like how she's just nonchalant about the whole fucking thing.
There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Alright. Looks like we're getting to the end of this adventure today.
Manual override
No.
initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Vault computers are still working.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders.
Oh, he killed all of them.
Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Hey, that's me. I hate that guy.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them.
I just want to save this.
I never knew why
Okay.
we didn't just refreeze
So I guess
the
now.
rest of them. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Hopefully it's all
just... I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
So everybody else was alive too, basically.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup? I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be ready after that. By the way, I just kind of want to point out that our... Oh, no, the character's gone, damn it. No, I wanted to point out that our characters are... Damn it, they're going to do it again. Anyway, I was going to say is that it's our pre... Like, I had bald hair when I went into the chamber, but it doesn't show that. It shows my current character design, not my... So if you decide to, like, change your sex or whatever, it's going to update it in the memory as well.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
His whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid, like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
So he had our son for much longer than...
Kellogg. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines.
Ooh.
Pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding? One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
God, this would be so upsetting after hearing him say he's a fucking killing machine.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
What the fuck?
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
By the way, I just want to quickly point out that there's no little button over here that opens up a secret passage. Oh, hey, we gotta look at the thing first. Alright, I guess if we wanted to watch that memory again, which I do not. Please stand by. Goddamn.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Oops, sarcastic, baby.
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Me too.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition.
Wait, I was in critical condition?
Ready to talk about what happened in there?
Are you?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I fucking hate him more, son of a bitch. Oh, well, my family died, so I kill kids too. Fuck you.
It's convinced me that I did the right thing. He was a rabid dog, and he needed to be put down.
I suppose I can't fault you for that. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around? What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil, their scientist who went rogue? If we found him...
Yeah, he did talk about Virgil, especially in the glowing sea. I don't know. We'll say I don't know, just for fun.
I don't know. I'm not even sure we can track him down.
The memory gave us a starting point, the glowing sea. But that can't be right. Trying to survive there is unthinkable.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
I'm gonna be narcissistic, but what are things that can survive that, though?
Then he's dead already. It's a waste of time.
No, he must have gone there for a reason. He has to be alive. He must have been prepared for it. Look, we don't have any options left. You have to go after him. Through that sea of radioactive ash.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright, well that's good. Thank you for having no fucking dialogue, by the way, Hancock. Like, asshole.
Anyone could find a use for that.
Let's see. Want to make sure I get all I can in here. Yeah, go talk to Nick. So, yep, wasn't that a fun, nice, interesting... I do actually like that a lot, especially forcing us to fucking see the thing all over again. Ugh. Ugh. That's hard. Can't imagine being in that situation, especially because you know you can't do anything. Anyway, Nick, where are you at? Nick, my boy, what's going on? How's it going, my nice detective?
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What are you talking about?
Why did he say... Why was that a sarcastic... That's not a sarcastic response.
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder, and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Yeah, go head back there.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Alright, we talk to Nick. Anyway, yeah, that little thing's always terrifying at first, especially because when you first see that, you think, no, they didn't just kick Nick out of the game in place of a fucking like a Nick controlled, what's the word I was looking for, like a Nick controlled Kellogg, you know, that'd be pretty crazy. Ooh, what's that about?
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Don't know what's going on in there, but I'm not dealing with it. Alrighty then, time for us to head out. So now we need to find out how to get to Virgil. I don't know who the game wants me to talk to at all.